Whatever happened to the monster? The real monster? The killer with the latex mask? The fake corn syrup blood? And the puppet with the robotic eyes? There's only one place to go to find out, and only one man that can tell us the answer.
In historic Boulder City and only minutes from the Hoover Dam, this is Tom Devlin's Monster Museum. All right, everybody, this is Alan from Las Vegas and beyond. Be sure to check out his channel. They have awesome stuff about Las Vegas and beyond. So he has invited me to come and vlog with him today.
Yeah.
So we're at Tom Devlin's Monster Museum. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it.
This is Tom Devlin. He's the man keeping the art of the monster alive. His creature credits include The X-Files, Red Dragon, Terminator 3, The Scorpion King, and more. We're at Tom's Museum to pay homage to the creature feature and see what keeps monsters alive.
So, hey, welcome to Boulder City. Everything inside is a one-of-a-kind handmade piece of artwork by my son Tom. He is a special makeup effects artist trying to preserve the art of practical makeup effects, because someday you just might not see rubber monsters in movies anymore. There are recreated characters from early TV and film, modern day characters, screen-used props. Everything is marked. There's a lot of reading material in there that gives you...
He's making fun of me because I didn't read something and he called me out on it because I didn't read it.
Twice.
But I recorded it. Anyway, Mr. Tom's dad, please continue.
So the reading material gives you some little-known facts and a lot of backstories on the characters and the movies that they were in. Glad you guys stopped in. And again, if you have any questions when you come out, I'd be happy to answer them for you.
One of the first things that you'll see once you enter Tom Devlin's Monster Museum are the death masks of horror legends and greats, starting with Bela Lugosi, who was made famous by playing Dracula in 1931, followed by Boris Karloff, who started with Frankenstein's monster and went on for so many more. Next one we have is Jack Pierce, who is the grandfather of horror special effects makeup. As you finish the death mask section of the museum, then you'll wander into a sort of tribute to the classic monsters of old Hollywood. Universal Studios was, when it started presenting these monster movies, a relatively small and unknown studio, if you can believe it or not. And since releasing things like Dracula, the Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon, it really became the catalyst in Hollywood for presenting monster movies as entertainment and was the beginning of the fascination with monsters in Hollywood and in cinema. The next section of the museum is dedicated to B horror movies. We've got Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead. Tom Devlin was the main supervising special effects person on this movie. We've also got some screen-use props, puppets, masks, other practical effects. Weed G's Halloween Night. These are puppets that were used on set and are a perfect example of a B horror movie, so low budget, not so great special effects, and lackluster acting. A little Michael Myers action going on here. Very cool. This guy, when I was little, used to like genuinely scare me. Yeah, this guy. Super cool if you're into a little bit of scary stuff. Definitely check out the old movies of the Leprechaun. I think this had to be one of the first movies that tried to say like based on a true story, right? It had to have been. I think so. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of promoted their movie on like based on a true story. Although in Texas there was no such like Leatherface, there wasn't a killer like this. They sort of did the same thing that Silence of the Lambs did, where they like conflated different serial killers. So the same way that Silence of the Lambs created Buffalo Bill, they created Leatherface based off of a couple different killers, most notably Ed Gein. This one. Source of my childhood trauma right there. This little dude. I was so terrified.
love Chucky, Child's Play, the whole bit. People would like give me dolls for Christmas and stuff, or like Barbies, and I would keep them in their box because I was like, if I keep them in the box, I'll know if they tried to get out of the box, and then I'll know if they tried to move. And my family was like, oh, she must just really love these dolls because she's taking such good care of them. And really, I was like terrified for my safety at night, all because of my buddy right here, my little good guy, Mr. Chucky. The Jason Voorhees statue is legitimately creepy. He was one of the only ones in here where you get close enough to it and you're just like, I don't know. And I feel like if it moved, I would definitely scream. Definitely. This one too. I'm watching it. One of my favorite characters ever. I loved it for so many reasons. We've got Mr. Krueger, Freddy himself. I loved Freddy Krueger because it wasn't just a physical character. It wasn't just a man that was running after you, but he could come for you in your dreams. He did not follow the normal boundaries of physics or science, any of that stuff. I thought that was really cool. We're gonna add Return of the Living Dead to the watch party list. His face. I love it. And last but not least, of course, we've got to get our tickets to the creep show. Hey everybody, okay, that's it. We are melting. We're melting.
We're melting because Carly picked this day.
I picked one of the hottest days in the entire season so far. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, we are done. Everybody, make sure you check out Alan's channel, Las Vegas and Beyond.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.